What's going on, everybody? My name is James and welcome to another reaction video. Today I saw a title that piqued my interest because chances are I agree with it, so I had to get into it. Before we get started, the original video link will be below, so go and support the channel. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, and I think everybody watching this channel probably is, subscribe to their channel. But let's see what today's topic is. Da-da-da-da. We're going to do shed flips. USPS has lost our trust. That's the story of 2024, isn't it? Let's go.
Well, eBay has restored my faith in humanity. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to The Shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about a follow-up on an issue that we had with an eBay item not received.
Care Bears.
Yeah, we sold this Snoopy lot, really cool little just vinyl Snoopy lot thing, and it took the customer bought it on the 15th, and after a couple of weeks, no movement. They opened the case. I'm going to go through this really quick because we already talked about this in the previous video. Customer opened an item not received case. We ran the clock out on that case, and on the last day when we had to, we refunded the money. Well, lo and behold, about 5 days later, it started tracking again, and it got delivered yesterday.
This story has been too common with the Postal Service, not just in the fourth quarter, all year long. All year long, whether it's being lost, being delivered extremely late, it's old. I'm over it. They've cut so many of the people working at our post office. It's unbelievable. And after I just saw the video of that DJoy guy holding his ears at that, no. He needs to be out. So the louder we get, the better off we're going to be. That dude needs to go. He has screwed up the Postal Service, and he is hurting small businesses. He's got to go. For sure. I just had one today. I had to prolong them and say, it's the fourth quarter. Sometimes they're slower. Please give it a little bit longer. All my items are guaranteed. So I've got to hold it one off a day. But that's almost a daily occurrence.
Got delivered. Now, it did take over 3 weeks to get delivered. And I said, whenever we first talked about that issue, I said that this was the issue where you're stuck in between eBay and your mail carrier, because eBay's timeline for you refunding for something that didn't arrive is way shorter than USPS time for you to get reimbursed.
And if you don't, your account gets dinged because it didn't show delivered. And then if eBay has to step in and refund them, well, then guess what? We get dinged. So you have to ride that line and push it out for as long as you can when something like this happens. It's a game we shouldn't have to play.
Right.
Because by the time we were able to put in for the postal insurance claim, which we were covered, I had insurance up to $100, but by the time we did that, it was just like a day or two later that the package got delivered, so that claim will get denied. So I was speculating. I made the claim in that video, and I think a lot of people would probably disagree with my percentage, but I said that I thought 9 out of 10 or 90% of people that received that item after they had gotten refunded would reach out to the seller to let them know, hey, I got the item.
No, not 9 out of 10, maybe 1 out of 10. Most of the people, I have to go back and say, I see you got this. But unfortunately, eBay has no way for them to resend the money. Like, I've had a person here and there say, hey, I did get it. How can I resend you the money? And if you give them PayPal through the email address, you run a risk of getting suspended on eBay for dealing outside of eBay. Yet eBay has no way for you to reverse that and they send you the money that I know of. I have not found one as of yet. Maybe they know something I don't here. So maybe I'll learn something.
I want to get it back to you, or I want to pay for it. One of the two. And what happened?
And we got a message last night. It came through.
That's good.
Yes, that she's like, hey, they got delivered. Can you rerun the charges? That she wants to pay us.
Right.
So yeah, and I responded to her, and I'll read my response. So she said, guess what? The items were delivered. Please go ahead and rerun the charge you had refunded. Thank you. And I said, glad you got them. We have no way to rerun the charges as eBay processes the payments. Please keep them with our compliments. Happy holidays. So yes.
And that's what you have to do. I mean, you can't get them. I've lost so much money on items that end up being delivered that I had to refund. eBay needs, they got all these changes going on. eBay, if you're watching any of these videos, still, I know every once in a while they'll watch some of my content. You need to create a service where we can reverse that because it has been delivered and it gets recharged to the account.
We are out the money and the items, but she's happy she got them, and she was willing to pay for them, of course.
Yeah, and it was a low cost item, and it took way too long. If it would have been more expensive, yeah, we would ask to get paid. Like if it would have been $30, $40, $50 plus.
Right.
I just appreciated the fact that, like, I feel like the timing of her sending that message, I feel like as soon as she got them, she messaged.
Yeah, I do too.
And so I respect that, and I appreciate that, because she was nice all along. She was firm, and she was really quick to open that case. So I did appreciate the fact that in fair play, when she did receive it, she fessed up and said, hey, I got it. Yes, I want to pay you now.
Yep, she could have completely ghosted us, and there's nothing we could do about it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So my faith in humanity is restored or validated, affirmed.
Yeah.
Affirmed doesn't make as good of a title.
Confirmed.
It doesn't make as good of a title.
I always mess up some words. Is it affirmed or confirmed?
Well, it's a very small sample size of one, but it did work in my favor. Yeah. All right, so we are eBay sellers, and we do have eBay. Well, we have a bunch of orders to pull. Let's go get to it. We had a really good sales day yesterday. Candace is about to leave for an appointment, so we have got to pull orders.
Yes. We sold on Etsy, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I'm in the works of a deal on, we sold on Etsy, eBay, and Poshmark, and I'm in the works of a deal on Mercari, so we may be pulling that before we finish pulling orders.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just counter offer something, so we'll see what happens with that. So we're going to start out with eBay. We had someone buy 2 of the Polish plates, and then they came back and bought 2 more, so we're going to go ahead and pull them all.
Okay.
They're going to the same person. So we have 5 Foxtrot, E, C, and H.
Okay, I remember that down here. We got to be careful.
Yep.
Let me move these fans out of the way. Okay, so this is one.
H, E, and C.
Okay, this is not one.
So that's here.
Okay, this is one.
Yes.
E.
And C.
All right. Okay, this one is not one. And this is one. Okay. Got them. I do not like this storage location.
I know.
Hurting my back just watching them.
I never like any storage location that I have to. The bottom shelf locations I just loathe. You know what I ought to do? I ought to put like excess shipping package supplies on.
Put the bigger items down there. The more boxy items. Then they only have to, the 1 or 2 will fit on there instead of like 50. So you're bending over. Will probably be a lot less.
Bottom shelf.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so E is, well, they bought a dessert plate too. Let's go ahead and pull that.
Okay, E has some 2 rows. Well, go ahead.
If you turn it over, it'll have pattern 3881 on the back.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it. Unicat 3881. H is 3288.
Yes. And the other one, I didn't put the number. It's Bird of Paradise. Let me see it, because I wanted to put the title on there. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And then they bought a dessert plate, 7 Charlie C.
Okay.
They need to put like a stencil in that window to make it look like somebody's standing outside that window to freak viewers out. That'd be kind of cool. Let me go back a little. If they had a stencil right there of a human, look, see if anybody ever catches it. That'd be funny. But I'm easily amused like that.
I got it.
Got it?
Yep, very clearly marked.
Okay.
Well, your little tape things are awesome.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it.
Okay, so let's see what they sold for. Okay. One of the plates sold for $49.99. That one in the middle, the big plate, and the dessert plate sold for $44.99.
Another 2 sold for $50 a piece, huh?
Yep. Nope. $45 and $49.99. Yep.
Okay, man, that was a nice order.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna get a couple pieces of bubble wrap so I can stack these up. I don't want to stack them up on each other.
Yeah. We sold to Mary's Moo Moo Cow on 12 Charlie. He's a little drummer boy.
Okay. He's got his paperwork and everything, huh?
Yep. By the way, I did finish the cows yesterday.
Am I the only one that cringes at all the wasted space? I don't. Wasted space just makes me crazy.
You'll see cows.
Oh,
everywhere.
nice.
You'll see cows everywhere when you're walking around. $9.99 for that.
I like little stuff like that.
Yep.
That's super easy to pack.
That Macari sale just went through.
Okay. Oh, man. We just hit for the cycle.
Yep.
All right.
CC8 King of Queens DVD complete series sealed.
Well, that worked out good, huh?
Yeah.
$2.
I know. $27.99 for that. And you just, like, we were going to check out and he looked over and saw it on the table and he just grabbed it and said, we'll take that too. You didn't comp it or anything.
Well, no. It's when I see something like that sealed, and I've noticed, like, there, for a while, box sets were, like, pretty good. And then the market dipped. And then now that there's...
You have to find the box sets that were the shows that were out, like, say, toward the end of Blu-ray, especially DVD ones, because those are going to be worth a lot more than, say, your house and your other... I was trying to think of another one, but I forgot the name of the one I was trying to think of. The Mark Wahlberg thing. I don't know, it starts with an E. Entourage. Things like that. Find the ones that were produced a little bit later on. And then they were not as made in abundance. So they got more value.
Like, even though stuff is on streaming services, there's so many now.
Yeah.
That I think box sets are going to get a little more popular.
Yeah, because you can't pay for every streaming service, and so it's sometimes if you really want to watch something, it's just cheaper to pick up the set.
It used to be that, like,
everything was on Netflix.
Everything was on Netflix.
Yeah.
And if it was on Netflix, forget about it. It wasn't worth anything.
Right.
But now
people are learning now that places like Netflix are not holding everything forever. And that's kind of doing a little resurgence in movies and DVDs and Blu-rays. I can't remember the last one that people were complaining about on Netflix that it's no longer on there. But so it's becoming more apparent to more people now that if they want it forever, they need to buy the physical copy.
Oh, it's not like that, because like it's ridiculous. Like I would be ashamed to tell you guys how many things we're subscribed to. Like, it's bad.
Well, we knew it was going to be like that when we decided to get rid of cable.
Yeah,
you know, we knew. So.
You think you're bad? I got DirecTV. So then I got the free stuff with DirecTV, like Max. But then we got ESPN pay for. Paramount is free with DirecTV. I think we still got Disney. That's with ESPN, I believe. Oh yeah, there's a couple more. I don't even remember. Sometimes I just remember out of the blue, Discovery Channel, and then the Peacock. So yeah, it's too much money I'm spending on TV services when I don't even watch that much TV.
Okay, let's move on.
Well, we do have cable though. We don't have cable, but we have YouTube TV. So I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, we're still probably paying about what we paid when we had between our internet service, which is only $50 a month now, and our between internet and TV.
And I have 2 internet services. I got 2K or 2 gigs on Spectrum, which is $140, and then I have AT&T for the boys and their video games, which is $60. So too much money being spent on, but those are business expenses there. So
TV, we were paying. I think it might have been close to $300 a month.
Yeah, it had gotten absurd.
So now we're paying, like, YouTube TV is kind of pricey, but we got to have that.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we're probably still way better off now.
Yeah, like the cable company, I'm sure it's like that everywhere. They got greedy, and then all of a sudden there's these streaming services, and it kicked them in the butt.
That's right.
People are like, okay, I don't need you anymore.
I'm waiting for a service to come in, say like a DirecTV, and they bring all these streaming services in under one platform. I got a feeling there's eventually down the line, there's going to be something like that, just the kind of way DirecTV cable came and pulled all these channels together. I think eventually you're going to have a service that's going to pull all these streaming services together where you pay one monthly fee and you just get all these different streaming services. So I could see that happening in the future.
Now what you gonna do?
Right. Yeah, we cut the cord on them a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, King of King. That's.
We sold a pair of Seymour D. Fair pencil sharpeners.
Seymour D. Fair.
I see The Cure back there on Spotify.
Or Bravo WF15.
Okay. Well, I'm glad my World's Fair stuff is doing good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I love finding World's Fair stuff. A lot of it though don't have a lot of it that I find don't have too much value.
Oh, it's right in front of me. I always do that. I always look at the wrong shelf. All right, WF15, right?
Yes.
Okay.
$24.99 for those.
Sure.
People like that Pelican.
Yeah. Seymour D. Fair.
Listed this yesterday and it's sold. 6 Bravo Encyclopedia of Cajun and Creole Cuisine.
Yes.
Cha-ching.
Sweet.
There's a Bolo book to remember.
I was so proud of that. I spotted that.
You did.
Man, that sucker's heavy.
Yeah, and that's all for $79.99. Yeah, it weighs like 10 pounds.
Yeah, we paid $15 for that.
Yeah. You should have seen me trying to maneuver it in the cube.
Oh,
so
man,
heavy.
she was cussing it and stuff. I was filming a packing video at the same time. I was like, oh my God.
I wasn't cussing, but I was like, oh. Okay, over on Poshmark, we sold a Danbury Mint LSU ornament on 8 Delta. This one is ho ho ho.
On where?
8 Delta.
Blue roller skates.
Ho ho ho. Candace, I guess we're meant to keep that helicopter, huh? That's the coolest. That's one of the coolest ones. It's not selling.
All right, so that one sold for $25. Poshmark. On Etsy, we sold a lot of 5 World's Fair mugs. They're on 3 Delta.
Okay.
They're not packed, so I can help you.
5 fingers, 1 in each.
I touched them yesterday getting that other mug.
I know, exactly. That's exactly.
Or 2 days ago.
Yeah, I did touch them. I got them. I'm good. Yep. This was a good deal, though, because, there's a couple of these that are, really common, but there's a couple that aren't.
Or what if you just, want to have a little quirky mug collection to use every day? That would be cool sitting in a
Oh, it would. Actually, it would.
Yeah.
Some of this stuff is kind of dumb, but I like the pencil sharpeners. I think they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then this mug collection is awesome. When I was a kid, when we went to the fair, my dad bought this mug.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the Wonderwall mug.
Yeah, these are cool. Look,
that looks like a monorail.
That is the monorail.
Look at that. That's great graphic design right there.
Yep.
I like that.
Love it.
But yeah, my dad bought one of those. We had that when I was a kid. I was 11 years old when that came through, and we went. But yeah, I had that. We had that coffee mug up in our house.
That's
for
cool.
like.
You should have shown your mom, see if she remembers it. I bet she did. She probably washed it every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I said those sold for $39.99, I think. Let's see. Yep.
Okay.
And then we sold Italiana, 3 Bravo Italiana.
3 Bravo. That's the good ones.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
That's the good stuff.
Okay, there's only 4 more good ones. You know what'll be good?
What?
Is when we sell through these, and then we can start selling that other.
Once these are sold, we're gonna put that other listing on the Etsy.
Yeah.
So $39.99 for that.
Okay.
And then on Macari, we sold a Thundercracker rudder replacement part. It's on Pocket 121.
Oh, I want to see what that.
I love finding pieces of toys. If you can figure out what it's for. But then also, too, I sold a bunch of backing cards of old G.I. Joe figures where sometimes half of the picture was ripped off because people would just rip the figure off and it would tear the backing card. But even backing cards that have half the picture missing can still sell for some good money. I found a huge stack of them along with a bunch of Transformer instruction manuals all together at the eBay bins once, and that score paid big time.
I want to look at the details. I'll show the details of the fees up on the screen, although it hadn't changed.
There is no fees.
Oh, it hadn't changed yet, huh?
Well, no, I think
not till January. I think
Macari right now is running a promotion, and I need to look at it. They're doing 0 fees from today until I don't remember. They're running a promotion right now, so I'm curious. Let me pull up the.
They probably have to pay that. They probably have to pay the smaller fee still.
Let me pull it up and see what they ended up paying.
Okay. Okay. No, they still paid the 10% fee plus the other fee, just like the old.
Because I just pulled it up in notifications. It starts at 12 p.m. Pacific time. It is not. It's like that time in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, they should have waited a half hour more, and they would have saved $1.50.
Yeah. So they did pay the fee, but yeah, they're doing this from December 11th till
7 days.
18th. Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. You know what they're doing? They're trying to encourage people to buy a bunch of stuff in that period of time, and then they're going to close shop.
No. I think they're just trying to get buyers back to the platform any way they can.
Yeah, that's a hell of a promotion.
That is.
I mean, like, it's a weird promotion.
I think I need to go ahead and cross-list a bunch of stuff over there today.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Well,
I don't think.
I mean...
That's like advertising. We're not going to hit you with a hammer. Come see us.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I need to anyway. I've been behind on my cross-listing because we've been so busy with just life and bringing in a bunch of stuff to list. We've been concentrating on eBay so much, so I'm behind on my cross-listing. So I need to do that. I've been making sure my higher dollar stuff gets over to Etsy.
Like those plates.
Yeah, over to Etsy and Facebook Marketplace. Especially now, Facebook Marketplace, I feel like people may buy Christmas gifts on there.
Oh, absolutely.
We're getting down to the wire where shipping time frame is not good. So I'm hoping to get some sales on Facebook Marketplace the next couple of weeks before Christmas.
Well, yeah, like that. Well, when we saw that day before yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, we did end up meeting that guy. I don't know if we came back and told y'all. I had he made an offer and I countered with 85, so we sold it for 85.
Well.
Yes, and he showed up. He was excited to get it.
That's cool.
He didn't even examine it.
Yeah, he barely even looked at it, which makes me think it's a gift for somebody, or but it's in great condition. So.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's all of our orders. That rudder sold for 15. I don't know if
I'll tell you what, we haven't done it probably to the extent or scale that we talked about, like, because we always talk big, and the reality a lot of times is not as big. We're going to meet every day, and we're just going to meet up at one time a week, or one or two times a week, and everybody will show up and buy.
That's me. I'm a half glass full kind of girl.
But I've been very happy with the results.
Yeah.
We have made some great sales on Facebook Marketplace local.
We have.
It's all Candace though, because I just show up for the meetup.
Yeah.
But she does all the other work, and I know that can be just excruciating. A lot of people can't handle that doing that.
Yeah, like I told y'all before, so many messages I get in do not pan out. A
Yep.
big majority of them. So it is nice whenever you finally do get a sale. You're like, yes, something worked.
It's funny though, like there have been almost no times by the time Candace says we have to meet up for this, like I don't remember too many times where they didn't show and it didn't happen.
They've always shown, and they're always pretty much on time, maybe a couple minutes late.
I'll save the rest of the half of the video for the original. So click the link below if you want to watch the second half of the video. Yeah, I could use some help cross-posting. That would be awesome. Since I'm doing it all myself, I'm just doing one side at a time. But I hear a lot of people complaining about at least recently, Facebook meetups they're not showing. But it's good that they didn't have that issue. So, yeah. So, all right. That's another reaction. We did half the video. It was a long video, so I'll gotta go to the original if you want to watch the rest. And please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not, and we will have more reaction videos in the future. So make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.